Hello everybody, welcome back. Space Cadet Crypto. My name is Dylan here, and we're going to be looking at our Bitcoin miners because we are seeing a dump today. Bitcoin is now at $53,350 as of this recording. It is a nice dump today. We see here that Mara, we're going to take a look at Mara first, then we're going to take a look at Riot, then finally SOS here. But our Bitcoin miners are seeing the same drop in price as we saw for these for Bitcoin right now. So in the last couple of days, we have been forming this ascending triangle. This is the 4-hourly chart, but if we take a look at the 1-hourly, it's more apparent. We did have some pretty strong resistance here at the 37.82 region. So right here at my resistance box area, we were forming some sort of cup and handle right here, but we ended up getting rejected again, and we tried to break out yesterday, and we had a high of almost $40, but that was a huge wick to the upside. So that's a very bearish wick here. We did have a lot of price action here at the top, but then unfortunately the bears were in control and pushed it back down here, and we did see that same resistance that we've been seeing here at this area at the 37.71 region, and we did break down, and actually we did hit our price target here because our price target was the right here, the top to the bottom of the support. And we did actually, from the breakout, we did actually hit that price target here, which was going to be around $32, and we ended up going to $32.27. So we did hit that price target. Now the actual question is, will it go down any lower? So technically we are in a bearish trend, but we do have very small volume at this point. We still are in descending volume, and we were trading in this level right here. So I've been breaking up the price action here into these channels, right? We did break down through 3 channels here, and we did find support on this lower channel, but we ended up not testing this top of this channel to go up to a further level. We ended up actually just trading here in this lower price range until we found that resistance at that resistance box. But we ended up breaking out of this ascending triangle to the downside, broke down here, and now we want to know if it's going to go down any lower. Well, we do have a lot of support here at the $28 region right here. So it actually looks like we might be forming now an descending triangle. We have right here, hold on, let me just delete this stuff. We do have a descending resistance and then an horizontal support. So we could end up trading in this range until we ultimately see a breakout. But our next area of support right here would be at the $29.72 region. And then we could see some bouncing right here until we make our way down lower. That's the bearish scenario. The bullish scenario is we stay around here at the $30 area, have a nice bounce, and then come back here to retest this descending support, this descending resistance here. And we also can see here that we did have a lot of resistance in this area for this descending resistance here. If we look here, we tried to break above it, but ultimately we failed, came back down, tried to go up again. We started using it as support right here and started making our way up higher, but ultimately got swiftly rejected down here, and now we're just broke back into this area until we broke back down here. So this area of resistance, this line right here, is strong resistance. And so the bullish scenario could be that we are creating another double bottom right here. So we have our low, and then we have a higher low right here if we make our way back up and retest this $35 to $36 region. But other than that, we could face another rejection and come back down here to $29 and testing this area right here as support, this ascending channel. So that's what it's looking like for Mara. It could look like a reversal pattern right here where we can make our way up, but our neckline for this W pattern is really strong at the $37.57 mark. But that's what it's looking like for Mara right now. If we look for our EMA ribbon here too, why don't we take a look at that? We're about to flip bullish, but we are still continuing our downtrend, having this EMA ribbon as resistance right here. So that's what it's looking like for Mara. Now let's take a look at Riot. Okay, so for Riot, we are seeing the same thing. We are seeing a dumpage. We tried to hold above this golden pocket area at the $38.64 mark and the $40 area, but since we tried and did not succeed, we did not end up retesting this $45.88 area. Then we actually came back down and through the golden pocket, and now it's going to be hard resistance here in this area, right? This resistance box. We try to make it support, but ended up not going through. This came down here. So I do see the price target here is testing this bottom of resistance here, this resisting or support, my bad, this bottom descending support here at $30.94 for Riot. It has a little bit more ways to go down than Mara at this point because there's less support, but we do see it actually finding support here at $35 mark. So only time will tell. We found support here at the $35 mark, here and here. So we will see how well that holds. But other than that, let's actually take a look at the Fibonacci retracement tool as well. We can see from our swing high to our swing low and see where our resistance would be at. Okay, so we were finding support here on the 236 area at $39.40, but we ended up breaking down from that, and our next target here would be at the $33 mark for Riot. And then if we break that, then the bottom of this resistance or the bottom of this support channel, which would be at $31.21. And now let's look at SOS here. Actually, let's go back to Riot real quick because I want to take a look at our RSI. So we are extremely oversold here in the RSI, and this is the 1 hour. Let's take a look at the 4 hourly. We are still kind of going down here, but we do see some divergence right here. Actually, no, we do not see any divergence here at this point in time. And then let's take a look at the EMA ribbon. And we are still seeing significant resistance on the EMA ribbon for Riot. That's why we had a bunch of price action code down below this, because we could not break through this EMA ribbon right here. And it has fanned out to giving further significance to the ribbon, because now we have flipped bearish from here, from the 15th of April coming back down here. So it's not looking great for our Bitcoin miners. As you know, Bitcoin is still dropping. It's finding its bottom. When we know that bottom will be, we have to just wait. But as of right now, Riot, Mara, and SOS are dropping. Not so much as I would thought, because usually when Bitcoin drops 1 or 2%, the miners drop 3 times that, so 6%. Right now, the miners are only dropping twice as much as Bitcoin. Bitcoin has dropped 6% right now, 5.81%, and the miners have only dropped around 10%, and SOS only dropped around 4%. So we'll get right into that. But also, we have seen a lower volume here too on the 4 hourly. Not too much selling going on right here. It has dropped the price action now, but we have low volume. We only have 10 million in volume, and we have a lot of selling but low selling. And we're still in this oversold region here on the RSI. So we could get a reversal soon as long as Bitcoin finds bottom. Same thing for Mara here. We are still kind of in that oversold region on the 4 hourly. But why don't we take a look at SOS? And SOS, I drew a new pattern for it. It's still a descending channel, but I made it a little bit tighter. I did not include these higher up here, but we are still seeing that descending falling wedge here, which is a bullish pattern, but we are finding a lot of resistance in this area right here. So we are trading against this resistance for a long time, almost let's see here, around like a week of trading in this area. Let's zoom in a little bit more. Let's see what's going on here. But yeah, we could not actually break through this, but we tested it multiple times, and we're getting a slight rejection at this point, but nothing too crazy as of the moment. If we do break down, and also let's look at our EMA ribbon here, because once we see here, our EMA ribbon is fanned out on the 4 hourly, and we do see a lot of resistance coming here. That's why we got pushed down here, and now we're seeing price action at the $3.81. Right now it's $3.91 as of this recording. But if we do get pushed down lower, I'm not saying it's going to happen just yet. We might see some lower price action throughout the week, but it is just Tuesday. Market has just opened on Monday, so only time will tell what actually will happen. But we do see a lot of resistance here in this area at the $4.61 right here. So what could happen is we could also find another double bottom here, make a W right here at the neckline. If we create a higher low right here and end up only dropping down to 383, as long as we don't go past $3.54, we can create a higher low and come back up or retest this area here at $4.62 to ultimately make a move to the upside. Let's measure that move right here. So just being conservative and adding it right here, we could see a $5.79 SOS, which could be right here. But that is the bullish scenario if we do create a lower, higher low right here at the $3.70 region, because we still have significant low volume right here. As you can see, we have descending volume. We did have a nice big wick. We want to see one of these wicks for a breakout. If we make a breakout from this falling wedge and end up falling here, retesting this area right here as support, and then finding our way back up to these channels, we should see a nice green wick right here. So it should look like this. But yeah, that's what it's looking like for Bitcoin miners. We did not see too much jumping just yet, but then again, this is only the beginning. But we are actually recovering with Bitcoin. We are going back to our $54,000 area. It has dropped down. Let's take a look actually at Bitcoin. It did drop down here to 53,000. So now we're finding our way back up, and that is a good sign because our low here was at around 52,000 right here. And if we create just a wick down here and we start to see a reversal happening soon, we could see still a higher low, and we can still maintain this bullish momentum to the upside. But we would have to break this high right here of 59,000. So we'd have to go back up to 60,000 in order to make this still a bullish reversal. But if we make a lower low right here, we could see more price action go to the downside and then accumulate to make a move to the upside. So that's what it's looking like for Bitcoin. Our Mara, RIOT, and SOS are seeing red today with a minus 10% drop, a minus 10%, and a minus 4% drop for SOS. But let's just go back to SOS real quickly. We still are oversold on the RSI right here, and we can make a way back up. But ultimate price target, if we go to the downside, would be $3.26. And then if we were to retest this area right here, $2.89. And then if we were to retest up here at $3.93, back outside here, our next price target will be $4.71, and ultimately $6.24. But that is it for this video. Just a quick update. I know I haven't posted a video in a day, so I'm just making videos right now, seeing the price action in the charts. So I'm going to be uploading some new altcoin videos today as well. But that is it for my video. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe for more updates coming up tomorrow and throughout the week. But that is it. Peace out.